Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2016 Honda Accord and we're going to do the tail light tint installation for this vehicle. So this is how it looks before doing the installation on the tail lights, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that might hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below. So with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the tail light. So all we need to do is apply Slip Solution to the lens. And with a clean microfiber towel, make sure to start removing any contaminants that the tail light may have. So we're going to start by installing the piece that covers this front section first. So just apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And you want to align the film right on the edge here first. So align it on the edge. Once it's aligned, spray Tack Solution to the lens. Keep it aligned. So it should be good like this. Now apply Tack Solution on top. Grab your squeegee with one hand, tack it down, and with the other one, hold it in position. That way it doesn't shift as we're tagging it down. So now the next step is to stretch the film in order to remove this finger that is located in the middle and the ones that are located here. So it's just a light stretch, and what we can do in order to help it tack down faster is apply Tack Solution on the back. Clean this area, that way it's easier to grip it and stretch it. And now that we stretch the film, now we can apply Tack Solution one more time and start tacking down the entire panel. So make sure you remove all the solution that may be behind the film. And also with this one, there is a small gap right in the middle of the tail light that goes on this side and on this side. We're going to need to make sure to pass our squeegee to remove all the solution that may be trapped in that small gap. So make sure you remove all that water between the gap. That way it doesn't create bubbles over time. Once we have removed all the solution underneath the panel, grab your Tack Solution, spray it on the edge of the film, and we're going to apply heat all across the edges. That way we seal the film and we're able to place the other film and overlap the film. That way it stays tacked down. So grab your heat gun, apply heat. And after you apply a little bit of heat, start tacking it down with your microfiber towel. We recommend starting around the curve first and make your way outward. That way we don't crease the film. And then just continue this process until you tack down all the edges. And then once everything's sealed, we can move on with the next installation. So now we're going to start by installing this piece here. So just spray Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're going to align the film to this section of the edge of the tail light. So once you have it aligned, lift the film carefully and then apply Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. Make sure to keep it aligned. And then once you have it aligned, grab your squeegee and tack down the film. You want to secure a good amount of the film. That way it doesn't move when we stretch the film on this side and on this side. Okay, once we have this section secured, now we could stretch the film. Start off with this one first, and then we'll end it off with the bottom piece. So all we need to do is just lightly stretch the film here, just in order to remove any fingers that we may have on this section. So once you stretch the film, you're going to see that the finger disappeared. So hold it in position, lift the film, apply Tack Solution, hold it in position, and apply Tack Solution on top. And with your squeegee, start tacking down the entire top section of the tint. Now that we tack down this piece, now we need to fix the film on the bottom section to remove this finger here. Okay, so with this one, all we need to do is stretch the film. So you could already start applying Tack Solution. That way once we stretch it and reach it to the bottom here, the finger that we had here disappears. So hold it, apply Tack Solution on top, and start tacking it down to secure it. And so now the finger that we had here disappeared because we stretched the film, and all we have to do is just tack it down. And make sure to remove any solution that's trapped in this gap too as well, like the one we had in the front. Remove all the water, that way we don't have any bubbles trapped underneath. Okay, and the last thing to do is to remove any fingers that we may have, so some on top, some on the edge here. To remove them, all you need to do is just apply tack solution where the fingers are located. Grab your heat gun and start applying heat on each section where you see the fingers. And then just tack them down as you go. And you could break the fingers in half to make them smaller. And also you could wrap your microfiber towel around your squeegee and squeegee at an angle to tack down the fingers. And you just repeat this process until you remove all the fingers, and then once you're done, we can move on with the last piece. Also, one more thing before you move on to the next piece, make sure this whole section is sealed. Apply tack solution around the edge, and then just apply heat. And with the microfiber towel, just help it tack down. The film does overlap with the first piece that was installed, so just make sure you tack everything down. And once you're done, pass your finger to see if it tacked down. If everything tacks down, then you're good to go. If it's still lifting, like for example here, just continue applying heat until you seal the entire panel. And then once you're done sealing the edges, now we can move on with the last piece. So for this last piece, just apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're going to start by aligning the curved section of the film to this area of the taillight. So just align it like this, right on the edge. Once you have it on the edge, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution on the lens, and you can also apply it on the adhesive side of the film. Place it back down, make sure to keep it aligned. And now that it's aligned, spray it on top of the film, hold it in position, and tack the film down. So make sure this whole section stays secured, that way we're able to work with the rest of the film. And you are going to have this small finger here. This small finger will shrink when we stretch the film, and then we'll just have to work it out to tack it down, to remove it. So now that this is secured, all we need to do is align the film to this top edge and make sure it's aligned here. So to help it tack down faster, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution, place it back down, stretch the film just a little bit so it could stay aligned, and then start tacking it down. And finish it off on top. Make sure to remove all the solution underneath the film. There is a small gap here as well. Remove the solution from here. And now just focus on removing this finger. So to remove the finger, just apply tack solution, apply heat. Let the film cool down, apply tack solution one more time, and you can wrap your microfiber towel around your squeegee and just start tacking it down like this. And just repeat this process until you tack down the entire film on this top edge. And it should look like this. It should look flushed, and if it keeps coming, just tack it down, and that should look like that. And now we're good to go. Now the last thing to do is to post heat the entire tail light so we can help the adhesive activate faster. So the last thing to do is to post heat the entire tail light. So just apply tack solution to the entire film that was installed, and you're just going to apply heat evenly throughout the entire headlight. That way we help the adhesive activate faster. And as we're applying heat, use your microfiber towel to tack down the film in case it is still lifting around the edges, and also helping remove any solution that may be trapped around the edges. So just take your time applying heat all over the tail light, and then once you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the Taillight Tints for the 2016 Honda Accord. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.